everyone and welcome back. In this video I will be teaching you how to play Chopin's Waltz Opus 34 number 1. The first thing that you should know is the A flat major scale, and it's like this. And Chopin is going to begin by going to the 5th degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have an E flat. He brings this E flat down here. Starts with the second finger with an accent, so accent, and then we have 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna go to this pattern. Okay, so we have here second finger, this is loud and accented, then we have 3, 2, 1, accented again, and then the pattern will begin. Okay, as a melody we just have this right hand, okay, and now we have to figure out how to do the repetitive notes. I'll say play from the knuckle, so you play this one and you only move this joint here, don't have to curve them or anything. So then when you do the second finger, do the same, and then bring the hand inside when you do the first finger. So it will look something like this. So first here, then you go here, now you're going a little bit to the right, this one, and then we go to the F. Okay? Once you do it faster, you end up with this. Now, you can also do a little bit of accent. So you could emphasize the long note, then emphasize the third finger, then lighter, and then emphasize again. You could also emphasize light here, and then light, and then emphasize the second finger. Or do everything loud. Okay, you just need to practice with repetitive notes. If you don't like this switching of the fingers 3, 2, 1, you could also do the second finger like that. You know, that would work too if you would like. The only difference is because you're switching fingers, maybe it gives you different sounds. And you could keep the pedal going, okay? Now the next pattern, the next measure, we have F, E flat, D flat, B flat, and E. And I use 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? And notice after the first finger I go here and then go inside because we have all black key notes. So gradually go inside and also lift a little bit. Okay? You could also think a little bit going to the left. Okay? Now to practice the same way, you could do accent and now backwards, or the F, everything loud, or rhythms. I don't think it will give you any trouble this. If it does, sometimes you're holding this too much, you have to let go of each note and bring your hand towards to the thumb. So say let go, let go, let go. Don't stay like this, you know. So let go, and that's all there is there. So okay. If we analyze that a little bit, the harmony, and we have this note. Let's say we get rid of the F, and you can see here this chord, an E flat 7. And if you start on A flat and go to the 5th degree, that's what he's outlining with that melody. Okay, now let's measure this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright? That's all there is. A little faster. Okay. In my edition has a pedal all through it. So you could make a judgment. You could do a little bit less if you would like, in these notes especially, or keep it there according to the acoustics of the piano you have. And that's all there is there. Now after that we have another forzando, and he gets to E flat on the left hand. Okay, so and that one we need the pedal in there. And then we have this. We have the chords there coming up. You could start a little lighter. You could put a little pedal and let go, so you have the short notes. Okay? Now let's break this down. So you have the E flat here, and then you have to think on a melody note that is this. And as you can see, there is a chromatic scale going up, starting on G to B flat. Da, 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 dee, okay? Now, underneath that, we have also da, 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 dee. So we could put this as an octave. And that's all there is. So, very simple. No problems there. And then, because we're doing E flat 7, we could put the E flat and D in the middle. So we have this. We put those two notes inside as a harmony background there. So, and then we just do the octaves that we did. And that's it. That's fairly simple there. And I use 5th finger and it's detached. So that makes it very simple. So again, octaves. And then add the two notes in the inside, D flat and E flat. Da, 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 D. Okay. Now left hand is kind of gonna mock that, but it's only this. You're gonna have E flat, F, F sharp, G. It's kind of like a chromatic scale, but skips the E. Okay. And then you do this octave, and I do 1, 5, 2. All right. Now notice this. When we do the F, the E is gonna remain like that, and we keep this E flat right there. All right, so it's just this, and then from F you add the E flat to it. So it's fairly simple. Okay. We could say also that the octaves. See here you have a third, a major third, minor third, minor third, minor third. Okay. Now we start adding the D flat and E flat in the inside. We add the E flat to the left hand, and we keep moving the same way. No problems there. You could start lighter, yo, pom pom. Okay. And if we count this, we should start on the E flat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We let go. Okay. Now, if you analyze a little bit, you could say E flat 7 there, 5th chord, but also it's going up here. And if you look at the right hand alone, we could consider this an A flat, but we did D flat there. So A flat sus, and then I add the F to it. We could consider that. A flat sus over F. Then we have here. E flat 7, flat 5 we could say, because we have this note. So E flat minor 7, flat 5, right? And then we have here. We got back to E flat 7. So E flat 7, A flat sus over F, then E flat minor 7, flat 5, and then E flat 7. That's all there is. Okay? Think it as I'm going from the 5th chord, going around a little bit and coming back up to the 5th chord. Yo, pom, pom, okay? To practice this same thing, accents, let go, accents, let go, opposite. Alright, or do it everything loud, or you could do rhythms. Dum, pom, pom, opposite. All together, pom, 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 and then you have it there. Then we could play it from the beginning. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the pattern after this is gonna repeat. Yum, pam, pam, ba, ba, dee, da, dee, dee. So far we have everything there. But then instead of starting here, he's gonna go to B flat like this. Notice he's going like a minor third up and starting on B flat. So we're gonna do this line. That's it. Chromatic scale again. We add the octaves. Okay. And you can do 5th finger here. for each one of them. And then all we do is add the E flat from the harmony. E flat again. Now we add E flat, not E flat, but F sharp. Diminished chord right there. And then we add E flat and G there for outlining the E flat 7 again. So I'll do it again. So we have this. 1, 2, 5. We have the E flat inside. Then 1, 2, 5. We have the E flat inside. Then here, diminished chord. C, E flat, F sharp right there. And C 5th finger. D flat, E flat, G, D flat, 1, 2, 3, 5. So, okay, you kind of get more stronger feel here, and you could kind of retain a little bit at the end. Okay, now we'll do the same thing. If we have this, the left is going to have this dun, 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 ding. In this case, chromatic scale again. Those notes. Then we add the octaves. And to the left here, we just add the E flat to make reference to the structure from before. So 1, 2, 5 always on. All together now. And if you have trouble, you could split them. And we could say that's E flat 7 outline, or E flat. You have the chord right there, E flat. Then we go here. If you think very simple here, we could say, oh, that's A flat minor, so we could do that. Then we go to the diminished chord. Right there you have the inside A, C, diminished chord, A diminished. And then we're back to E flat 7. Just because of the tension there, see if we do E flat, A flat minor, this one, that's tension, and we get back. Okay, now the next pattern is the same thing, and that's this again. But now we have 3 accents. Accent here, ya bum bum, accent there, accent again. And remember to go inside. Alright? And that's all there is there. Now both hands are going to go up, so the right hand goes up and that's the same pattern. Nothing new about that. Goes up again. That's the same pattern. Remember to go inside as you go gradually to the thumb. And then one last time we go all the way up to F and we start descending. And there's a little F here and the pattern starts again. All the way down. 5 again, same fingers up to here. Then the left is gonna take over. Alright, I'll do it again. So E flat, that's it, and then so that's the same from before. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we go up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. And the same fingers here. So the technique for this is going outside and then inside. But here you have to, with the thumb, you have to go to the left and then right to position the hand right and do the same thing again. Alright, and I know that's the hardest passage for this, or this is not so hard, but you can practice with accents. Do the same accents we did, or do the opposite. Then do rhythms. Opposite. When you play quick, it might help to do an accent on E flat at the beginning. So I'll do. That accent helps bring the whole hand to F. And also do the rhythm all the way to E flat. here the left hand is gonna take over. F, E flat, D flat, and B flat, and we get to the next part. Okay. Now the left hand, there is something there when you do this. So after that, we're gonna do both hands like this. So the left hand takes on the same notes. I like these fingers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you have trouble with it, you could also do 2, 3, and then D flat here, first, 2, and 5 here. Okay? That's the same. I like it like this. The only difference is here we go down and then up, 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 and we get here. Then the same here, an octave higher, and then we do the part of the chord here, B flat, D flat, and G, which is the E flat 7, to match it. So let's match them now. So we have this. Now both hands together, unison. Again. And then we match it one last time with this F. And we go all the way down. Alright, that's all there is. Now as far as the pedal go, I keep it. So let's say pedal down. Up down here. A little bit there. Up down here. And then here. Keep the pedal down. Slow down. And we get there. So we have something like this. If we come from the before very slow. Forzando. Rest. Crescendo. Forzando down. Slow down as you go down, maybe at the end. And that's all there is. If we play it all completely now, we have this. Crescendo. Slow down. And we get to the next section. I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed, subscribe. Also, thank you very much and all my supporters from Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee.